Change is scary. Staying the same is sorrow. Changing a job will be scary as hell. Changing your living situation will be scary. Changing a relationship will cause you to be scared. All things that you have to leave, that you have to move on past, you are going to be scared out of your mind like a little child lost in the middle of nowhere. And you have to calm your spirit, you have to discipline your mind and realize that you have two choices in life. To change, adapt, and evolve, grow into a better person, or stay the same and live in sorrow. When I started to advance in my career, I had a job opportunity to leave my current job and to advance into a higher position with higher pay, etc. So on paper, you would think, oh, it's a no-brainer. And in one sense, it was a no-brainer. It was closer to my house. It was more money. It was a better title. But emotionally, it was scary as hell. On paper, it made total sense. But emotionally, scary. Because I had to leave a comfortable job that I was familiar with. I knew exactly what to do. I knew exactly, how to, navigate the waters of that system. And I had to step into a totally unknown system. I had to feel the fear of working with people I didn't know, doing systems I didn't know. And so I was almost at the point where I wanted to shrink back and not accept the job. I went to various people to ask their opinion and perspective. I kind of knew the answer in my spirit, but I kind of wanted somebody to tell me, and that's how it is sometimes. But so I went to one person that stuck out in my mind was I went to my mom. And I asked her opinion. She said, Sam, I'm never going to tell you what to do. You should only do what you want to do. And I've come to learn that's wisdom, because anytime you listen to somebody else and not to your inner gut, you're going to live a life of resentment. But what she told me is that there was a time in her career where she had a job opportunity to advance, but she didn't want to leave her familiar setting. So she stayed in this familiar setting, and then a year later, they got rid of her department, and if she would have went to the career, the other job that was offered her, she would have been in a better place. And she said she kind of always, regretted that, and she felt sorrow about that, because she knew in her gut that it was time to change and grow, but she didn't want to feel the fear and the scariness of it. Now, certainly I want to be honest here. There's no guarantees in life. Never forget that. So if you take a certain job and you leave your current job, there's no guarantee that it's going to work out in your new job, and maybe you'll make the wrong decision. There's no guarantee, so I don't want to mislead you. But what I want to say is that change is necessary. And I ended up taking that job that I was scared. I didn't know what to do. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made for my career. And I've met even more. I met fabulous people. I grew a lot. I learned a lot. It was great. So also, living situations. There's going to be time where you know it's time to move on. And you may even get to the point where you put your house on the market, or you don't want to renew a lease. But there's nothing like when there's a week left till closing, or there's a week left till your lease is up and you have nowhere else to go, and you're going to decide to, maybe you are looking at this channel because you want to live out of your car. And like I've said in the past, you in the beginning, you're going to be scared out of your mind. It's scary to leave the familiar. And even if you want to do something, even if it's been your dream to do something, there's, between you and your dream is fear. It takes faith, it takes confidence, and it takes sometimes just getting pushed because you got no other option. I don't want to, give you a BS speech, but I just want to let you know you're going to feel scared. All right? You're going to feel it. I feel it. I'm a confident person. I won't give a what anybody thinks. I love people, but I don't care. But I still feel scared. I still get scared out of my mind. Like a little child, I feel inside, I feel like a little child, very scared. And over time, as I mature, I've learned to discipline that thought process, discipline my mind, and push forward. I've also learned to pull from past experiences when I've made the decision to feel the fear and go forward with a level of wisdom that, I can do this. It can work out. So I want to I want to say that change is scary, but staying the same is sorrow. I know one thing: if you stay the same your whole life, you're gonna live a sorrowful life. You are. You're gonna live resentment. You're gonna, what ifs, etc., etc. It's not gonna be good. Relationships too. Same thing. There's been certain relationships in my life where I knew they were bad for me. I knew they were unhealthy. I knew the person didn't like me as much as I liked them, but they still kind of wanted to be friends. And I wanted to just hold on to that because, maybe they'll change, or, maybe something different. And I don't want to be alone again. I'm scared. But thank God that I was willing to be scared and feel that pain and go forward, because it allowed me to heal and grow and push forward. You can't keep certain relationships just because you're scared of being alone. You got to let them die. You got to grow. You have to feel the fear of change and go forward. There's no easy answer. Nobody can tell you anything, magical about that. But just what I want to share with you is that I've been there and I still feel it. Even as much as I grow, every time there's something that causes me or I think I'm going to have to change, I get scared. So what I'm here to do is just shed light on that. I want to let you know, if you're a man, woman, doesn't matter. If you're young, if you're old, doesn't matter. You're still always going to feel that. And I want you to know that you can do it, that you can push forward, and that it's okay to feel scared. Go forward. That's it. Don't need to be long-winded. I just wanted to share that. I want to let you know you're not alone, and I want to let you know, go forward. Change is scary, but staying the same is sorrow. Push forward, stay inspired.